everyone, welcome back. For today's mani, we're going to be dipping into dip powders from Valkyrie Dips, and we're also going to be using all dip liquids today, so we are not using any gel products. So we're starting off right now with a very thin layer of gel base, and we're also going to be dipping into Bellini, which is my favorite color ever. I've used these colors before, and I had to use them again because I just love the color combination of all of these three combined, plus Bellini right here. It's like that cantaloupe melon color. I definitely gravitate towards this kind of color. I love it. It pairs perfectly with so many colors. Plus, it's a great color for spring, summer, spring breaks coming up. This is a great, just like tropical good color, and I just love it so much. So now that we dipped into the cupcake liner, I'm just going to make sure everything is laying super flat. We are making a set of press-ons today on the shape short coffin. Also, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Mallory. I post weekly uploads. I love making press-ons because I feel like I can really show you how colors are performing, and then you can get a better idea if a color is going to be right for you. And then what I'm doing right now is I decided we're going to add some color blocking. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to end up color blocking all three colors on this nail. So now that we have the tape on the nail, I'm going to use this little silicone tool, and I'm just going to make sure that that tape is laying super flat. And the silicone tool helps remove any air bubbles, leaving you with a really flat surface. Another reason why I like this tape is because it kind of has like this water barrier. It's a medical grade tape, so the liquids are not going to absorb through the tape, which in the end result can help you get a better clean line. I used to struggle with color blocking. I tried it once. I just used some like random color blocking tape I got from Amazon. I failed miserably, and then I like chucked it up as a loss. I was like, I just spent all this time doing a mani on my hand. I didn't use peel base, and then I tried color blocking and it was an epic fail. I'm like, I'm never doing that again. Then I was like, okay, let's try this medical tape once and see how that goes. And that was like a year gap. And this was definitely the trick for me to succeed, was this tape. And again, everything that we are using in today's video can always be found in that description box below. I just feel like with this tape, I get a better, clean, crisp line. All right, so let's get back into Bellini here. So we're doing that first dip, we dusted off, and now we're gonna go in with a second coat. I will say, you could easily get away with one coat of Bellini if you're looking for more of like that sherbet kind of peachy kind of Bellini color. You definitely could get away with one coat because it wasn't splotchy or patchy or anything like that. So keep that in mind. But the second coat kind of seals in the deal for me. It's just a beautiful, just bright, but yeah, it has a touch of softness to it. Overall, love it so much. I feel like this color right here would be great paired with like some teals as well. I feel like that would be like the ultimate kind of summer mani. You could also pair this with like a neon green. Options are endless with this one. So we are going to end up doing 2 coats today, and then we're also going to be playing with Tutti-Fruity, which is a really fun. It has like a mixture of fine, medium, and like bigger pieces of glitter. So it's overall a really fun glitter. So we're going to be diving into that today as well. And you're going to see how that glitter kind of transforms all these colors together to just tie everything in. So now that we're going in with another layer of dip base, I'm just making sure I'm doing very thin layers of dip base, especially when it comes to that color blocking nail. And then I'm going to go ahead and dip into that beautiful Bellini color. So that's what we're doing today. That is our game plan. All right, so enough chit chat. Let's dive into these beautiful colors, see them in action, and then I will pop back in throughout the mani today.
You're smiling, just really doing nothing. That's the thing I like about you. On the highway, it's our way, Route 66, and we keep on driving. We just do what we wanna do. Yeah, no, nothing's complicated with you. Hey, playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know how. Brings out the wildness. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole along. Being with you is like being on the rodeo highways. Brings out the wildness. I got a little crush on you. complicated with you. Hey, playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know how. Brings out the wildness. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole night long. Being with you is like being on the rodeo house. Brings out the wildness. I got a little crush on you. On the highway, it's our way, Route 66, and we keep on driving. We just do what we wanna do. Hey, playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know how. Brings out the wildness. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole night long. Being with you is like being on the rodeo house. Brings out the wildness. I got a little crush on you. Ooh, I got a little crush on you. I got a little crush on you. I got a little crush on you. Got a little crush on you. Say you don't wanna be with me, but you miss me as soon as it's over. Your name lighting up the screen, but you never call when you're sober. You say you don't like the games, but you play me like there's no tomorrow. You should know that I'm fed up with your lies, so don't come closer. You know you hurt me bad and I have scars. I need some time to heal, so don't come over. Don't even bother calling, just get lost. I'm fine on my own, so don't even bother to come back, 'cause I'm done. I'm fine on my own. And boy, your pretty little lies are getting old. All the nights I have wasted on you are gone, 'cause we are through. All the nights I have wasted on you are gone, 'cause we are through. You say you don't wanna be a thing, but I'm not the one who's calling. I'm tired of waiting for you to change into someone who can love me. But you play me like there's no tomorrow. You should know that I'm fed up with your lies, so don't come closer. You know you hurt me bad and I have scars. I need some time to heal, so don't come over. Don't even bother calling, just get lost. I'm fine on my own, so don't even bother to come back, 'cause I'm done. I'm fine on my own. And boy, your pretty little lies are getting old. All those late nights I waited for you, they're gone, 'cause we are through. All those late nights I waited for you, they're gone, 'cause we are through. Your lies are getting old, but I'm getting stronger. You think that my bed's getting cold, but it's feeling warmer. Your lies are getting old, but I'm getting stronger. I'm getting stronger, 'cause I'm fine on my own. So don't even bother to come back, 'cause I'm done. I'm fine on my own. And boy, your pretty little lies are getting old. All those late nights I waited for you, they're gone, 'cause we are through. All those late nights I waited
All right, so the middle nail we're gonna dust off and we're gonna do a third layer here. I really wanted to build up that sparkle a little bit more instead of like hand placing. Plus I was curious on how a third layer would perform with this dip powder with that combination of the fine, medium, and larger chunky pieces. So I thought no better way to try it out than on this little nail right here. So that's what we're doing. We're going right into that cupcake liner. And now that I dipped in, I am gonna spend quite a bit of time making sure all those glitters are laying super flat. And I will say this glitter right here, Tutti-Fruity, not only is the name perfect for this, but it's a very easy, fun glitter to work with. So everything is laying super flat. And then we're going to clear encapsulate the glitter nails only. So the solid glitter nails and then that color blocking nail, I am not going to clear encapsulate the solid 2 nails. I'm only going to do the glitter nail. So I'm making sure I am working that dip base all into all the nooks and crannies in there and all those glitters. And then I'm just going to go ahead and just dip into that clear. I'm going to hold it in that clear for a few seconds to really make sure that that dip base and the clear are getting completely absorbed. I'm going to tap off away from the jar to make sure I'm keeping that clear as pure as possible. Even though I do have 2 different clears, I use one clear for glitter and then a different clear for solids when I do choose to encapsulate the solids. So now that I have that clear on the nail, I'm just making sure everything is laying super flat. Finished up the rest of the clear encapsulating off camera to save time, and then to make sure I'm preventing any cloudiness, I'm using this stiff nail brush to make sure I'm removing any extra clear powder. Then I'm going to go in with the activator, which for me, activation is like the most satisfying experience of the mani. I love it so much. Just the colors kind of just melt and become one and come together. Definitely my favorite step of using dip liquids with dip powders is the activation. So a little bit here, we're going to do filing and buffing just on the color blocking nail just to save time today. I'm just going to show you it on this nail here. I will say filing and buffing was super easy since I did spend a lot of time making sure everything was pressed down, laying super flat. I only needed to clean up the sidewalls, the free edge, and just reshape ever so slightly. That is all I needed to do, and I am today gonna buff on top. So I just wanted to make sure we had a very seamless transition. Also, this little buffer that I'm using is the same size as a file, so I feel like I have better control when it comes to filing and buffing than trying to use like one of those little squares. So I will link this in that description box below. It's a game changer. It's from Amazon, and I just feel like my filing and buffing game has gotten a lot better because I have more control of this little like buffer. All right, so I did the rest of the buffing and filing off camera. Then what we're going to do today is we're going to seal it in. We're going to go in like fast mode here and speed it up a little bit on that activator. This right here is going to help seal in that top coat. It's also going to get rid of any lines from the filing and buffing. So I let that sit for about 45 seconds here, and you can see that color is just everything. And then I'm going to use a lint-free wipe to make sure I'm removing any extra activator that may be lingering behind. This is a very important step because you want to make sure all that activator is completely off that nail before you go in with the top coat, because what can happen is you can harden your brush. If you've ever hardened your brush when you're in your top coat phase at the end of your mani, it is like the worst experience ever. Then for the top coat, for the first coat, I'm going to do 3 to 4 swipes on that nail, and then I'm always going to take time to wipe off that brush before I go ahead and stick it into the bottle, just as an extra like barrier of precaution, because I want to make sure I am keeping my liquids as pure as possible. So I always like to go ahead and wipe off that brush on the paper towel. So now that we did the first layer here of that top coat, I'm going to go in with a second layer. This time you can be more precise on your application, making sure that that nail is completely covered. You could also cap your free edge, and that's all we're doing for the top coat today, and it's going to give us a really awesome shine. So I did the rest of the top coat off camera, and we have the perfect shine with the perfect colors. I will say right now, this color combination is everything. There's something about this glitter Tutti-Fruity, and then we have like that beautiful pop of like bluish blur. It's like a bluish blurple, I would say. It's so pretty, and it just pairs perfectly with that beautiful peachy Bellini color. Overall, this is a really fun, just like springy mani. Even that glitter alone would be pretty for like an all over mani, or incorporating some white and then adding some like Easter art or flowers. I feel like that would be a really fun like Eastery glitter. So another option for you for Easter. But overall, love this color so much. Tutti-Fruity was super easy to work with. It's beautiful, and everything just turned out perfectly, from that color blocking to the perfect sparkle. All right, so everything that we did use in today's video can be found in that description box below. I hope you enjoyed today's mani with dip liquids and color blocking, and I'll see you all in the next one.